My name is David Gresty. I'm a junior at Oak Perk. The idea was, it was Gabe Totenhausen. Gabe Totenhausen gave me the idea.
I went to him and said I thought it'd be a good idea because me and him are really been invested in the marketing. We went to Whited about it. He said that it was something he already thought about because we already had that space. No one was using it. Starting kind of went to Whited and said it's your guys. You do whatever you want with it. And me and David talked to Whited and said it's something that maybe we could get going. And David was into it. I was into it. But David's been a big part of it.
And then we kind of just formulated it. It bounced around, and then I decided to steamroll it. The Spirit Store will have everything that a high school student needs or wants, so like deodorant and chargers and earbuds, hats, gloves, pants, leggings. Inventory will be sent in, probably going to be Max, but they're student-made designs. So the money that we make will go directly back into Oak Park. So it's we have a zero-based budget, which means that if we make $250 on shirts, we're going to spend $250 on new shirts. Any money that we don't spend will go to making this place look a little better, and eventually it'll go into N2Sports. But the funds are primarily going to come from DECA, which is a business organization that is tied into the marketing class. Motivation branches from a lot of things, but what gets me out of bed is what people are going to remember. So 4, 5, 6 years from now, how is what I'm doing right now going to matter 6 years from now? And I think that the Spirit Store is the best way to do it. Our biggest challenges probably consist of getting everything approved. So, making sure I'm not stepping on toes, competing with the PTSA. Like we try to sell food and we can't do that because of the vending machines. Another thing that we have is making sure trustworthy people are running it, making sure people aren't stealing from us. Getting this room cleared out is another barricade that we had to unravel, but everything's going pretty smooth.
I think trying to get food in there was something that we thought was really a kind of good idea because it's something where we thought that maybe we could capitalize off stuff the school wasn't doing. So the vending machines is something that really is like a big source of income from the school because everybody's already in there. And then not being able to do that was obviously one of the biggest like red flags for us, so we couldn't do that. But I think it's just trying to work with the PTSA and work with the school on trying to almost develop a partnership where we're not hindering their sales.
I talked to a lot of people. I talked to Dr. Dial, Dr. Sarton, Dr. Vokalek, the PTSA board. I went to 2 PTSA meetings to talk about the Spirit Store. I've talked to several teachers and a lot of students. So it wasn't really let's get rid of the coffee shop. It was more if the coffee shop had died, let's use that room for something else. So that's what it is. So the coffee shop was discontinued. Nobody wanted to, it couldn't keep going. So we are going to use this room in this space as the Spirit Store.
Done a little bit more of trying to help him figure out what we're going to do with the stuff that's already in there, and maybe help with the layout of the store and try to decide what designs are going to go in there, and then also I tried to help out with a little bit of what we're going to put in there and kind of the stock almost. How at the beginning we were going to put a lot of snacks and other stuff like that, and maybe that was something he could maybe bounce ideas off of and try to get it to work out.
The store is scheduled to open. The goal was November 27th, which is the first home game here at Oak Park for basketball. Unfortunately, that goal doesn't look like it's going to be reachable, so definitely 100% going to be open when we come back from winter break. So the hours kind of vary. It's going to be student run, so the hours are going to be whatever, if a student has an off block or a student has a flex. I will be in here on first block on A days next semester and third block on A days the next semester. And then whatever student can run it, and N2Sports will run it. Some people that are going to be working there are N2Sports students, so you have to be in the sports marketing class to run the store. The Spirit Store is located next to the attendance office and also next to the cafeteria, right across from Matt's room, the trainer, coming in through the south canopy.